Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Quick update here just before we start the member live stream today at 5 p.m. UTC. Just want to do another update. Yeah, Bitcoin seems to be breaking out of this triangle to the upside. Always bear in mind, just after a breakout, you can get these fake outs. Now, at the moment, it's like 5 minutes to the hourly candle close. It will have closed already when you watch the video. Typically, it's a good sign that this is going to hold if the hourly candle closes outside of the triangle. Now, fair enough, triangle is one thing, but we also talked about this as a possible inverse head and shoulders. It's a bit of an ugly one now with a double shoulder here. Yeah, but you had a left shoulder here, sort of then the head and the right shoulder. And I indicated to you in the previous video that this 24,930 level is actually, you could call the neckline of that. And we also looked at a possible target if the breakout occurs above the 24.93k level basically, and the target would take us to round about 26.5k. But this is purely based on the measurement of this inverse head and shoulders, not really Elliott Wave. But at the moment, also as per the Elliott Wave count, I would still prefer at least one more wave to the upside. Maybe we get two, but the next high will certainly be another pivot point there directly in front of us, and we need to see how the market is going to react to it. Certainly the count would allow for at least one more high, maybe even two, and then we need to see, you know, after this move up, then do we finish off this larger impulse that started already in November, right? And is this pattern finished, and do we come down in this large ABC correction? Did explain all that in the previous video. If that is the case and we come down in this A wave, then I will buy at the end of the A to trade the B, or maybe the wave 2 will be finished here already and then we go up in a third wave. That's sort of what we'll pick up, you know, on the way, along the way. Bit of a wayfinding exercise here, step by step, level by level, we take it, okay? What could certainly also be the case, and I had a few questions about that again, could this, just the fifth wave here that we have, be extended? So could we get a wave 1, maybe a 2, then a 3, 4, 5, and it could take us way above 30k? It is possible, absolutely, yeah. That is why I highlighted in the previous video. I will give you, for this purpose, also a possible support area, but it depends on how do we come down. If we can clearly see we come down in a corrective wave pattern, then this could become another 1-2 setup, yeah, of this larger fifth wave, and you can scale in here. That should be a 2, whatever, to trade this third wave, and that could be a direct path to 30k and above. Now, this is not my primary expectation, and theoretically everything is possible in these markets. It's sort of, you know, our task here to identify the most likely scenarios, and it's just that guidelines tell us that if a third wave is extended, and it is very much extended, very much, yeah, I think it was like the, I mean, what extension did we reach? Let's just double check that. I mean, we reached here the 2.618 extension, absolutely perfectly nailed it here with the 2.618 extension, and yeah, it's more than you would normally expect for a wave 3. I mean, not necessarily more than you would expect, but it's more than the common target. So it's an extended wave 3. And then typically the fifth wave would not be extended, okay? So be aware of that. Typical targets here for the fifth wave, just by taking maybe the fib extensions, we're looking here at the area between, well, no, disregard this one, yeah, because this is irrelevant. We already reached that. Maybe that's exactly why we're currently finding some resistance here. Yeah, around 24,680. But next target to the upside would be based on fib extensions, here the 26,760 level. Yeah, but that's where we are. You know, now we need to break that 24,930 level. We're now directly pushing against the ceiling here, and maybe as we're getting closer towards the weekly candle close, we are going to see a lot of volatility. We certainly have increased volume. Yeah, I did highlight that to you. It seems like, by the way, that obviously the hour is about to start, a new one. It seems like it's going to hold, and that would be a good sign, right? And we see a bit of volume as well. I think I talked about that in the previous Bitcoin video, that typically towards the end of the apex here of such a triangle, you do see an increase in volume. Well, first of all, a drop, and then if you see an increase, that could hint at a breakout. So yeah, let's see. 1 more minute to go. I would assume it's going to hold now, but you never know in crypto. But gonna close the video now. This is the level to watch. And maybe one more point here. Of course, this could still break down. And if it does, okay, it can make another attempt here out of this support area. But if it breaks below the Thursday low, which was here at 23,340, then I have to assume that we had a more substantial top in place, and we will retest the lows from earlier in the week. Okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.